Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Well, actually, it's not morning. It's afternoon. It's noontime. I got out of sync. It's been a busy morning. It's been a really crazy morning. A good morning. Got a lot of stuff done so far. But I thought before lunch I would do a live stream and hang out with you guys and see what you're up to and talk about this Namor, big screen Namor nonsense. The new actor, I guess, I don't know if it's for sure, but has been announced. I don't know if this is, there's so much speculation, but I think it is the actor that they've chose. And we're going to talk about that. So I want to see what you guys think about that, get your input on it, and see how you feel about this new Marvel casting of Namor. Namor was one of those characters that for me, there was always going to be problematic stuff. There was going to be Namor. There was going to be, I think Hawkman is problematic. I think you got to get a great actor. Like if you had a Chris Hemsworth type character, like actor, he could play Hawkman. Well, back on Chris Hemsworth, Thor. They wouldn't have a Thor if they didn't have Chris Hemsworth. So there's a couple characters that I think are larger than life, and that you need a really good actor for. So I don't know if this guy's going to fill the bill, but we're going to talk about that. But before we go any further, I want to see what you guys are all up to and say hi. We got leg kick. What's up? We got Smiling Bandito. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. Sheldon Martin, my arch nemesis. Been a while since I caught an art stream. Yeah. We missed you. So we got Shadowhawk, Hell Artie Bear, and we got a question I think already. How are you? I hope the family's doing well. Doing well. Wow. Excuse me. Wow. I was this live stream is not going very well so far. I got a frog in my throat. Well, everything's going great except. I think I mentioned before, I don't have mobility of my thumb. I think they call it trigger finger. So I can kind of bend it a little bit, but I can't bend it right here on my own. I can bend this one now. It kind of clicks, but I can bend it. So I had cortisone shots put in to supposedly help, but it hasn't. And the sad thing is I was going to ink some Rob Liefeld pages for Snake Eyes, his upcoming book, and I guess he's got a bunch of different artists working with him on it, and I had to turn him down because I can't really hold a pen. Like my thumb is straight up, so I can kind of I have been inking with like microns because I can kind of use them like a pencil, but I can't really hold a nib. You have to hold it differently. You really need your thumb to hold it, and I can't really do that because it won't bend inwards. So I'm hoping I'll start getting some mobility soon. The shots were very painful, so I hope it pays off. I hope I get my mobility back. That would be nice. But thanks for asking. I know that's a little bit too much information, but I always want to let you guys know what's going on here. Hell Chat, Hell Art. Thanks, Past Master Dan. Let's see. Cheers. We got Emperor. We got the, what is that? Vol? Namor is basically buff Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, he kind of is. Yeah. The face and everything. Yeah. Smiling Bandito. Polynesian might be too close to Momoa, though. Yeah, we'll get into it. But I got this video back. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. It's from Red Gaze. Oh man, it is so good. It is so freaking good. I'm going to share it with you guys right now. And this is for the Black and White Volume 2 Man vs. Machine pre-launch. So this is just a teaser trailer to get you guys hot and bothered for for the sign up page. So if you guys don't know, Black and White Volume 2, Man versus Machine, that's going to be the follow-up to the first issue, and that's going to be launching on Indiegogo very, very soon. So what we do with these campaigns is we have these pre-launch pages, and so we offer exclusives, we offer early bird specials, and sometimes freebies. And in this case, there is a freebie, there is a free trading card, and all you have to do is sign up. So here's the video to hopefully get you guys going on that. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Can your chefs not?
Yeah, that's it, man. That is the video. What's this with this commercial? Man, I'll tell you right now. I am having so much trouble with this damn computer. I'm so pissed. I just bought a router. It cost me $300 for wireless, and things are still glitching. That stinks. So yeah, the video. I'm sorry about that. The video is so good, man. Red Gaze came up with it. I think it's amazing. It looks so good. So the link is in the description. So if you guys want, click on it, sign up, and you'll be eligible for a free trading card and early bird specials and exclusives. So that's going to be very, very fun. I'm hoping we'll be launching by the end of this summer. Not this summer. I mean the end of this month, the end of June, and then we could launch sooner if we can get more signatures. We're doing pretty good. We're doing really, really good. You guys are kicking ass. But I think they have confidence. I would like to get a couple hundred more signatures if at all possible. So the sooner we can get those signatures, the better, and then we can go live with this thing and start funding it and get closer to getting it to become reality. That's the big thing, man. It's like take it out of your head space, your little studio, and then bring it out into the real world. That's what this whole thing's about. So Edwin says, very, very dope. Indeed. Pretty sweet videos. Yeah, the video is really cool. Sorry about that little glitchy at the beginning. I'm also gonna look into getting some more powerful, I guess it's called bandwidth or whatever, so I can, from my cable, because this computer works remotely from the computer downstairs. So I talked to our cable provider. He said it sounds like it's in your Wi-Fi connection. So I spent all day working on that, and then the video glitches. So I don't know if that's wireless problem or what, but yeah, this is the ongoing craziness. Yeah, I am not a computer person at all. So Peyton says, "What's for lunch?" I got some taco fixing leftovers from the other night, so I may make myself some tacos. My wife, she's not a big taco person, so she'll probably have something different. She likes soups. She's a soupy. So yeah, you guys, link is in the description. So please go sign up for Black and White Volume 2, Man vs. Machine. And if you already have, could you please tweet out to some of your friends, your comic book friends, people that that like this type of stuff, and let them know that a new book is coming, a killer new book called Black and White. So yeah, let's get into this whole thing. I saw I saw this actor that's going to play Namor, and not that I was like, oh, holy crap, there's no way this is going to work. I didn't think that, but I was like, couldn't we do better? Isn't there a better actor that we could take? You know, because I think casting Jason Momoa as Aquaman, at first I was thinking maybe it's a little too out there, but that guy convinced me. He was a really good Aquaman. I thought the stories, some of the stories and stuff, they weren't that great. I don't think they gave him the best to do. I don't think Jason Momoa is the strongest actor out there either, but he did embody the role. I thought it was pretty good with what they gave him to do. So let's go into this. I think I have an article. Let's share it and see what is going on. So this actor, I can't, Tenho, I don't know how to say his name, Herrera. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm horrible with names. Reported playing Namor. A new claim reports Herrera is the MCU's Namor the Submariner, making his debut as the villain for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So, I don't know. In this image right here, he just kind of looks like a punk. He doesn't really look, he doesn't look like the king of Atlantis here, but so Herrera will reportedly be playing Namor the Submariner, King of Atlantis, in the Black Panther Wakanda Forever. The first Black Panther movie set Wakanda up to be one of the most important locations in the MCU, a fictional African nation possessed of advanced technology, and it was finally ready to reveal to the world. And technology that it was finally ready to reveal to the world. Okay, the sequel, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, is sure to explore the country's new role as a world power. But what are they going to do? Like, isn't the actor that I forget the Black Panther's actor's name. Didn't he pass on? Like Boseman, Chadwick Boseman. Like, I don't know how they're going to do any more Black Panther films. There have been long rumors that Black Panther 2 will ignite a conflict straight from the comics between Wakanda and ancient secretive civilization, the underwater kingdom of Atlantis, ruled by Namor the Submariner. Atlantis will be, or is, a warlike nation whose inhabitants despise the surface world. Iron Man 2 hinted at Atlantis' existence in the MCU with a shield map. Okay, so I guess there's been a couple hints about Atlantis in the movies already. The Illuminati claims those hopes are about to be fulfilled. They claim Narcos Mexico star Herrera, who joined Black Panther 2 in November last year, is playing Namor. What are they going to do without a Black Panther? I heard something that his sister's going to be Black Panther. This is already sounding pretty bad to me. There's the director's name. So I think there's enough of this. So I have some images shared here. So this is, hopefully the computer will give you this image. It's not doing it. Okay, well, let's do this the old-fashioned way then. Let's go back and start this over again. This is, sometimes it's like pulling teeth, man. Namor backwards is Roman. Hello and goodbye, everyone. Roman, actually, Rob Liefeld had a Namor type character at Extreme Studios. His name was Roman. So he already played that joke up, Smiling Pete. Namor wears leather. That's not good for water stuff. Leather is not good. Yeah, I agree. I think he should be like Jason Momoa size. Like that's how these things should, these heroes should be. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I have some images shared. Let's go back. Caught up in the chat. Let's go. I'm going to call this one the Pulling Teeth stream. Okay, so this should be the actor here, if I got everything right. Okay, so I don't know. Nothing about this guy says Namor to me. Absolutely nothing. Maybe if they squared off his head and gave him that that widow's peak on his forehead, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, I don't see it. Maybe somebody else sees it, but I don't see it as this guy being Namor. Yeah, I mean this image is a little bit better, but so I don't know. Maybe if you, like I said, squared off his head and did the hair, it wouldn't be the first time that Marvel, took somebody with an average body and kind of turned them into gods. So they possibly can do that with this guy if he's dedicated to it. All the other Marvel actors have been. So who knows? But it's not obvious, and I haven't seen this guy in any movies or anything, so I'm not really sure how he is as far as an actor. Marvel has done pretty good with the casting so far, with the exception of Brie Larson. I think Brie Larson was, man, when they mess up really big. So I hope this isn't Marvel messing up, because, like I said, I don't see it. You have this, Jason Momoa is freaking awesome. And where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, I thought he was really good as Aquaman. I mean, he really looked the part. I thought putting him in the gold and the green was going to really look bad, but they pulled it off. And I think they pulled it off because the dude's body is pretty badass. I mean, that guy, he looks like a hero, man. He's got it all. So then we got that, and then we have this. And so they're going to turn that into this. It's going to be tough. It is really going to be tough. I like the idea of like the warring faction. I like the idea of the Atlanteans fighting against the Wakandans, even though I don't know how they're going to even make that happen. They seem like they're from two completely different worlds, but yeah, I think they could do that, but I still don't know, because there's no Chadwick Boseman is not around. I don't know, how they're going to do that, because if this guy is a good actor, and then you have him playing against Chadwick Boseman, I could see that. But if this guy can't step it up, or doesn't really embrace the role, because it's not only does he have to be like a superhero type, but he's also a king, and he's a king that has issues. He's got some anger issues. So I'm not sure, if this guy is going to be able to do it or not, especially based on this image right here. I'm like, I don't really see it. I guess, another thing, they have to point his ears. For some reason, Namor's got pointed ears. I'm not sure what that's all about. But that is not this. Yeah, so I don't know. And then I did this just for, I think this is just for eye candy. I know she's a psycho, but holy crap. Yeah, I think DC did some pretty good casting on the Aquaman stuff. So we'll see if Marvel can bring this to the big screen. Like I said, I'm not really sure based on this. But like I said, Marvel's pulled it off before, but they did it with actors that were established, I think. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Gene Colan, yeah, great cover. Adam Poe should be in on this. He knows mermaids. That he does. Yeah, so we're the essence of wetness. Yeah, Zoolander. Yeah, he kind of looks like I don't know. I don't want to get into stereotyping, but yeah, there's a little dime bag or dollar bag thing going in there. It's a little. Oh, there's another Zoolander joke. Moisture is the essence of wetness. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't go with an Asian actor to play Namor. He always seemed kind of, I don't know why, but he always seemed Asian. He kind of has that arched eyebrow and stuff like that. I think like his eyes and stuff too always seemed like he was Asian. Asians are typically successful, so they've been deemed by the left. Yeah, it's like Jews as well. Like you can be a marginalized group of people, but as long as you're making money, the left doesn't consider you. Namor must remain moist, indeed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Like I try not to judge too much. The Brie Larson one was, they gave us a little bit more with that one because she had been in other movies and there were interviews and stuff, and she just kind of seems like a shit. But this guy I've never even heard speak, so I don't even know anything about his personality. Shadowhawk says MCU is dying a painful death along with the comics industry. Comicsgate for life. Hell yeah. We are the savior. Oh man, we got Philip. We got Philip in the chat. What's up, brother? Yeah, I think your artwork is going to be mailed out today. So that's for Philip Diaz. I think my wife's going to take a little trip to the post office today. We got Vilnid in the house. What's up, brother? Okay, yeah, that's the movie they mentioned. He was good there. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. So we have one endorsement, at least on his acting ability. Okay, I like this. Marvel pulled it off before, but they're going to have to pull it way off this time. You guys are the worst in the best of ways. Yeah, they got some interesting stuff going on that they can play up. Nacho Namor. I love Mexican food. Yeah, we had Pamela had never had tacos, like breakfast tacos. So we went to a place called Torchy's. They have breakfast tacos, and she had her first breakfast taco this morning. So I love Mexican food. It's pretty good here in Texas too. Like the East Coast, like New York City, they don't have good Mexican food. But California, Texas, they got good Mexican food. So yeah, I don't know that much about the Namor casting. The thing that actually concerns me way more than the casting itself is that Chadwick Boseman is gone. So I don't know how the hell they're even going to do a Black Panther movie. I'm not sure. I heard that his sister is going to take up the mantle, and I think maybe in the comic books that happened as well. But the thing is, I don't know if she's strong enough as an actress. I don't know if she can. I don't know, man. I mean, if there's going to be a fight, you now have this girl in a Black Panther suit fighting Namor. I mean, if it was Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther and it was that actor as Namor, possibly, but I don't know, man. She's a small girl. Well, it sort of is. It's like Tex-Mex. I mean, there's burritos and tacos. It's called Torchy's Tacos. It's not authentic Mexican food, if that's what you're referring to. I mean, Taco Bell says it's Mexican food. Is Taco Bell Mexican? I don't know, man. Yeah, it's a little spicy. I like it though. It's good. I can't wait for our daughter Amanda to come. She likes that kind of Tex-Mex stuff, so I want her to try a Torchy's burrito. Let's see. Joe Bernardo says they have to have another Avenger to help. Yeah, I don't even know why they're going. I understand why they're going forward with Black Panther, but that girl. It's not even that. It's like I'm like, oh, a female can't be Black Panther. It's not that. It's the actress. Like, she's kind of cutesy. I would actually rather see what is it, Bassett, and is it Angela Bassett? I always thought that Angela Bassett, I guess she plays the Queen, right? The Wakandan Queen, Black Panther's mom, and so I always thought she would be the perfect Storm from the X-Men. Like, when she was younger, when they were casting the original X-Men movie, better than Halle Berry. I think Halle Berry does not have that statuesque. Like, she's smaller. She's cute. Like, Halle Berry's cute. She's not statuesque. She's not powerful looking. I think that Angela Bassett, I think is her name. She's awesome, and she's a great actress, man. She's really, really good. Like, even older, I could see her putting the Black Panther suit on and fighting Namor and being more effective. Then is it Sori? Is that the character's name? Oh my gosh, we're going all over. We're all over the place now. Have some roadside barbecue. Yeah, there's what is it called? It's called Rudy's. Rudy's has that's the first place I had breakfast tacos. Like, they don't have breakfast tacos in California. They have breakfast burritos, but they don't have breakfast tacos. So I think that actually Whataburger has breakfast tacos too. I think I've had those. I haven't had them now that we moved here, but I had them when I would do conventions and stuff like that, and they're pretty good. Yeah, it's Angela Bassett. Yeah, she's really good. I would almost rather see her, power up and go fight, this new Namor guy. Pedro says Angela Bassett was great in Strange Days in 1995. She would be the Black Cougar today. Indeedy do. But did you see her in Black Panther? She still looked really good, man. She is really good. Okay, so Seven is back on Torchy's. Torchy's is basically breakfast tacos served as lunch from a food truck started here in Austin. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that it is from a food truck, and that they now have restaurants. So there's a nice one down the street here, and there's also at the mall. There's a sit-down restaurant that I'm going to try. So I think the food's pretty good. I don't know if it's considered Tex-Mex or what, but it's good. I like it. And I know it's not authentic Mexican food, but I still like it. We found a great Thai. Is it Thai? The Thai house here in the Woodlands. Oh my gosh, it's the best Thai food. Well, I think it's the best Thai food I've ever had. It's really good. Blue Agent 7, less monitor reflections on your glass. It is good since you have a, what is that? A spacious. I can't say that word. Eyes. Are you hitting on me? Are you hitting on me, Blue? Yeah, I've tried. I have the monitor set as low of settings as I can, as far as brightness. I can try it again. Let's see. Which one is it? Yeah, it's the lowest setting right now. Okay, let's see. Breakfast pizza? Oh shit! I've never heard of breakfast pizza. Eggs on dough. So I assume it's still like pizza dough with like scrambled eggs on it. Probably like so the scrambled eggs would. Well, I guess there would be cheese too. I was going to say the scrambled eggs would work like the cheese, but it would probably still work like the cheese. You put a little cheese on there. You could put some bacon. Yeah, that could be good. Let's see what Smiling Bandito says. I bet Neymar wants to marry Suri instead of Sue. That would be weird if Suri is the new Black Panther, though. They're getting themselves into some weird stuff with this. It's hippie stoner food. What? I can't figure out if you like Torchies or if you hate Torchies. Oh, okay. Hell, I might have it today. Okay. Yeah, it's good food, man. Let's see what Spirits Curse says about Angela Bassett. Was awesome in American Horror Story as Marie, whatever, Lando, Labu. I can't say words. Can't say names. Okay. Namor, the spurn love trope got old. Yeah, other than like the idea that this guy, this really powerful guy, king of the seven seas, has a crush on a soccer mom. You know, I don't know. It's kind of a fun one trick kind of joke, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't really go anywhere, and it doesn't seem like it's cool, other than like Sue Storm being flattered by this like king of Atlantis, you know, hitting on her. So Sheldon says, do they have spicy Tex-Mex in Atlantis? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Let's say we got orange drink. Rudy's is fast food barbecue. If you want great barbecue, go to Corkscrew in Old Town Spring. Food Network had them best in Houston. Corkscrew, Old Town Spring. I've been wanting to go to Old Town Spring. I have, I think Zach lives there. Zach Bradley. Yeah, I'll go do that. Yeah, there's also, is it called Killigan or whatever? They it's up the street too. They have I guess it's still kind of considered takeout barbecue, but they have a pretty good brisket there. I like it. Yeah. Rudy's is just kind of a roadside eatery, but I think the food's pretty good. I thought their brisket was good, and like I said, I had never had breakfast tacos. I think they have corn tortillas. They use corn tortillas. It's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Actually, you're right. You're so right, man. I'll tell you, as a single guy, cold pizza in the morning, leftovers are so cool. My wife actually likes cold pizza. I used to like it when I was younger. I don't really care for it anymore. Yeah, like refrigerated pizza right out of the refrigerator. Pizza dough with scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, cheese, and light cheese sauce. Some places put hash on there too. Ooh, getting hungry. Yeah. Art reads only slightly better than Shane does. I don't know if he has like I'm dyslexic. I have good days and I have bad days, and this is definitely a freaking bad day. I don't really know how bad it's going to be until I actually try, and then it's like deciphering a code. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought Burns' take was good. He turned him into a businessman though, didn't he? Didn't he wear like a business suit and stuff? What a low bar. Yeah. Yeah, Sue's like a hot soccer mom. Yeah, like I never thought like Sue Storm was sexy. She's kind of like she's girl next door, wholesome, like attractive. But she's not sexy. And I don't think you should overly sexualize the character either. Um, I think it would be cool if they gave Sue and Namor history after she finds out that he's the king of Atlantis. It would be cool if they met and she didn't know he was the king of Atlantis. And so they're at some kind of business meeting, or he's going into the Baxter building, and he's power playing Reed, but he's like crushing on Sue at the board meeting. Yeah, Spring Cypress area. Yeah, we'll get out. We'll get some barbecue. My wife isn't a big barbecue person though. She does like some things though. I think when we went, I think she had the brisket. I think she liked it at that Killigan's. But tastes change, and actually, good food is good food. So sometimes, like if you go to a bad restaurant or you have food that isn't prepared very well, it can make you think like all that food is bad, like brisket is bad or burritos are bad or whatever it is, just because you had one bad, burrito or something. But that doesn't mean they're all bad. So sometimes, restaurants or certain ways it's prepared can turn you off of a certain type of food. I still haven't found a really good Japanese food restaurant. Some people really like Japanese food. I don't care for it. It's my least favorite of the Asian food. Thai is my favorite, and then Chinese. Didn't Marvel try to hook up Neymar with his cousin? She's going to be in the movie too, I heard. Neymarita, which is very comic booky. I like it though. It's kind of corny. Have to go, but thanks for letting me. Oh, no problem, man. There's always room in the chat for everybody. So go have a great day, man. Indeedy do. Later Bandito. Everybody likes the Bandito because he's smiling. Who doesn't like people that smile? Yeah, we can thank Byrne for the pants. I don't know. I mean, Aquaman has pants. I don't know how you guys feel, but I thought the live action Aquaman with Jason Momoa, I thought they really pulled off the suit. I really do. I was surprised because I thought that gold armor with the green and stuff, it just was not going to work. To me personally, it worked, and I think it's probably because if they had a softer looking dude in that suit, it might look corny. But Jason Momoa is like a dude, like there's nothing soft about that guy. So, him in the suit looks really, really cool. And I'm kind of waiting. I'm thinking for them to play this beat up where for him to be king, like to take the mantle on again, because they're kind of setting it up is for him to become more respectable. So maybe he combs his hair or gets it cut or something. So he becomes more like the traditional Aquaman. I always liked. For me, I thought Aquaman was cool when I was a kid because he's basically King Arthur underwater. Like he's got a kingdom, he's got knights, he's got an army. He's got he's got his queen. He's got his. It's not really his kid, but there's Aqualad. So there's a family dynamic there. I always thought that Aquaman was pretty cool. I think they could definitely. I don't know, like kind of reverse engineer the big screen Jason Momoa version, where he becomes more respectable, I should say, and more like where you can trust him. Where you think like he's more of a leader type, that type of thing. Because right now he seems like he's like the Lion King. He's like what is that character, Simba or whatever his name is, that just doesn't want to accept the responsibility. He just wants Hakuna Matata. Like he just wants to party, just wants to hang out. So I think the story arc that they're going with Aquaman big screen is that he's slowly going to embrace his mantle as king, which is pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, I like that, and I like Namor. He's not so much like King Arthur because Namor is kind of more like, I always thought he's like what is the character's name? Like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The guy that was just like anti-war. Nemo, yeah, like Nemo, where he would destroy warships, and he was just anti-war. I thought that Namor was like anti, like surface world. Like he was like he wasn't so much anti-war, but he was anti like surface dwellers and their like polluting and their kind of warships and all that type of stuff. Just basically he had contempt for them, and so he just kind of fought them whenever it was necessary, or he felt it was necessary. So that's one thing about Namor that I never quite had a clear handle on the character, because I know, like, just going back and forth, like with Aquaman, I think in the animated and stuff, they turned Aquaman into more like Namor. Like he kind of was angry and would lash out and stuff like that. But I never thought that Aquaman was that character. I thought Aquaman was always a little bit more even killed. Like he's a king. Like you could respect him. You would follow him. Oh, we got Jason in the chat. What's up, Jason? Hey, my brother. They should have Neymar eat sushi. I think that would be weird. People tell me. My taste buds aren't dyslexic. I can keep my taste buds straight. Let's see what the Christian Nomad has to say. I can't believe they are waiting so long between Marvel phases. In today's world, 3 or 4 years is a lifetime. Yes, indeedy do. I concur. We got the great John Malin. Oh, by the way, man, Project Thunder, from what I've seen, John, looks incredible. John's got a pre-launch for that as well. So go sign up for Project Thunder. The funny thing is, I think Project Thunder is going to launch about the same time Black and White Volume 2. So it'll be like the old days where we're going to probably do a lot of streaming together. The old days of CG. I'll only watch it if it has a T-Bear cameo. Oh, I think John's referring to the first Spider-Man. Yeah. I get practically blown up in that Spider-Man movie, the Tobey Maguire one. I was supposed to go where all the extras went, but I ran towards the camera and they had these cannons going off. So just to back up, we were invited, like people that work on Spider-Man were invited to the set of Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, and it was filmed in what was it filmed in? Bellflower or something like that, and that's not too far from my house. I grew up in that area, so I think it was like the old Northrop facility that they turned into. I think it was one of the first Marvel backlots, actually. So they turned the facility into like a backlot. That's where that guy died. I think it was the same location. They had these big cranes. And so the sunlight, it's crazy. So the sun is always the same. The lighting's always the same. So they can film all throughout the day because you know how the sun moves across the sky. They have these giant white tarps that are held up by these cranes. And so these cranes are they're anchored into the ground, but this is old asphalt. So they were just anchored into asphalt. I don't know who okayed this stuff, but one of those cranes fell over and killed somebody. So I was on that same set. I was asking them, like, did you guys fix this? And the guy was like, not really. You know, we're just hoping that these cranes hold, because they go way up in the air and then they hold this white tarp. And so then it basically, the lighting is filtered through the tarp. So it's pretty much softens everything. So the lighting is all the same. So anyway, yeah, so me and the studio, Hack Shack Studios, we all went down there. We went through wardrobe and got our wardrobe and we were just glorified extras. But I wanted so badly to be in the shot. So when the director, the action director, was saying, extras go that direction, stunt people go this way, I knew the camera was over here. So I was like, I got to get in the shot. I got to get in the shot. So I ran towards the camera in the stunt guys section, and you can kind of see me. I'm like really tiny, but it's just a blur. It's so weird because like I was really close to the camera, but the way the camera, I guess with the lenses and stuff, it still made me look like I was a million miles away. But it was fun. It was fun, and I ran right into, like, they have these devices, and they just throw crap up in the air, and they're just explode. They're like cannons, and they just got crap in them. And so when I was running, I ran right in front of one of those cannons, and it just goes boom! It just goes right in front of me, man. So after that, I was like, yeah, now I know why they have stunt guys. Yeah, so I think that's what John's mentioning. But yeah, John will go see the Black Panther 2 movie if I'm in it. I think that ship has sailed. I don't think Marvel would want anything to do with me these days. And actually, I don't know. I don't think I would want to have anything to do with them either. Just to be honest. Wait. John's Aquaman run did a pretty good job of playing up the King Arthur vibe. John who? Not John Malin. Did John do a run on Aquaman that I don't know of? Who knows? Who knows? Oh yeah, you sounded a little sick, man, last night on Dan Fraga's stream. That drawing was killer though, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go on as soon as I get more into drawing mode and get settled down. I'm gonna go on with Dan and hang out. It looks like a lot of fun. You guys had a lot of fun last night. I asked Dan if I could just work on black and white and just hang out with you guys, and he said that would be cool. So I probably won't have much to show, but I will come and hang out. I do have a layout, a black and white page. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show it off, and then I'm gonna run and grab some lunch. Let me see if I can find this bad boy. Yeah, I have so many things I want to talk to you guys about, like with black and white. But everything's kind of under wraps right now. It's weird because I always have, now that John's just got me thinking about John Malin actually, is he doesn't really tease too much early on. Like he just kind of gives it to you all at once. And there is a part of me that really likes that idea. So I think because of that idea is the only reason I don't show you guys everything, because I do have artwork. There's all kinds of stuff around my desk. There's I don't know if you guys can see this. So these are like my little layouts here. Yeah, I'll share the stuff with you. Catching up here, Hollywood art. Not anymore, man. I don't think those guys would. Oh, so when you said John, you meant Jeff John? Yeah, I worked on some of that Aquaman stuff. The new, was it New 52 Aquaman? Yeah, just a doodle. Yeah, I always say just a doodle, and you guys always yell at me, just a doodle. So let me share this with you, and leave on some cool black and white artwork. So this is a page from black and white. So what I do is these are like little thumbnails. I think this is half an 8 by 11 sheet of paper, and so I do half, like, you know how like pages butt each other. So I do the left side page, you know, on the you know, like I fold the page in half, the 8 by 11, and then I draw one page on one side, one page on the other, and so I can kind of see how they butt together in the comic book itself. So I always draw the 2 pages together. Actually, I don't just draw one page. I always draw the 2 pages together, just so I can always see how they butt. And so this is, yeah, this is, I think it's a pretty cool page. Like it's, I'm going to show more of the super strength stuff with the suits. So keep in mind, like some of these images, like panel 2, that's like half an inch. That figure is only half an inch tall, like that I originally drew it. So yeah, I like drawing bigger, but I thought it came out pretty good for a small as it is. And so then the third panel, that's a motorcycle behind this cop. So if you remember the original issue 3 that came out in '94, you'll kind of recognize this scene, but this is a complete reimagining of it. So the cop gets the drop on White. So then White is saying, you got to help me. He's trapped. And so the cop is like, no, I don't. And so then the last panel, or the second to last panel, is the cop calling it in, and then basically having a conversation with Whitney, or Whitney, aka White, that she's going to bring her in, you know, kind of thing. So for her not to, you know, because she looks like a handful. Whitney looks like a handful, and it's not like, even in this reality, it's not everybody doesn't have these suits, and not everybody can lift big pieces of concrete over their head. So this cop feels a little bit overwhelmed. So it's definitely not giving White the benefit of the doubt here. So she's basically saying, stand down or I will shoot you. So that's the layout. So I'm in layout mode right now. So the script, the plot is pretty much blocked out. Dialogue still working on. Some of the plot, I think the last third of it is still kind of a little loose, but the beginning, like the 2/3 are pretty tightly written and laid out. I think I have 47 pages laid out like this. So done. And so that's a little preview. That's a little preview. I didn't intend on doing that. So do I do warm-ups? I don't. I remember when I used to work at Extreme Studios, Panocean and other guys would come in and they'd go, you just start working. And I'm like, yeah, I don't. I kind of warm up with the job. Like I always feel like around, like if I start at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, I always feel like around noon I'm warmed up. You know, like I found my niche, my groove, I guess. But I don't do that. I know that I've known a couple artists that do that. That even like some inkers, they'll like scribble a little bit. They're trying to loosen their hands up and stuff like that to try to, you know, I guess so when they go into the actual board, they do it. But I just want to get things done. So when I sit down to work, I kind of stay focused. I just work. So, but I think that Dan is a different type of artist. Dan's a doodler. Like he really is. Like he does like little thumbnails. Like he's a mad sketcher. I'm really kind of like a sit down and draw kind of guy. Even when I was a kid, I wasn't like a mad, like just drawing sketches all the time. It was always like, I'm going to do a drawing kind of thing. So we got Donald, man. This is All-Star CG in the chat here. It's creator-owned comics. Things are only under wraps because you want it to be. Show us. You know you want to. I do want to. That's the problem. Reimagining like the Wiz. No, there's not going to be. There's no easing down the road. Actually, one thing about Volume 2 versus Volume 1. Volume 1 kind of was a hybrid of the old and new, so it was a reimagining hybrid. Issue or Volume 2 is completely brand new, so there is stuff that's going to be based on the original, but none of the images from the original comic are going to be remastered or used. It's all going to be new. So some of the panels and some of the situations, like the one I just showed you, will, you know, if you're familiar with the 94 book, you'll go, oh, okay, that's what that is. But it's more of kind of like a tribute to that, and that it's kind of going to follow loosely the beginning, middle, and end of issue 3 of the original series. But it's taken some major departures. God, you guys, I can't wait to show you this story. The story is freaking so good. I think it's the best thing I've ever written, and I'm working with a comic skater on this. So that's going to be one of the big announcements I'm going to make down the line as well. So I'll get into that. Let's see. Do you mainly ink in brushes? It really depends on what it is and who I'm inking. So that's the long and short of it. For a while there, if it was organic, like if it was trees, rocks, anything natural, I used a brush. Hair, I used a brush. Anything that kind of needed flow or was organic, as a rule, I would always use a brush. But I don't really do that anymore. So different artists, you need different sets of tools. So it does depend on who I'm inking. Let's see what Sheldon says. Frank Cho doesn't do warm-ups either. He says his energetic stuff happens in the first sketch. Yes. I agree. And so that's why I like these doodles, these sketches like the one I showed you, because what I do is like that energy's there. And then the reason it's a digital file, the one I showed you, is because what I'll do is I scan it and then I bring it in digitally. And then I'll kind of move it around compositionally, or just if there's things I can fix easy enough, I'll fix them, like the drawing. Because I do, yeah, I'm kind of like that as well, like that, just the energy. Because I do draw over things, like I'll do a sketch and then I'll like light box it or I'll redraw, but I don't like redrawing it too many times. Jay Lee says I have the 94 book issues. Yeah, there were 3 of them. So I do not know what SawCom is. So let's see. Leg Kick says probably why Frega's eyes don't work. Frega's eyes don't work? What? What do you mean? I hope his eyes work. My thumb doesn't work, but my eyes work. All right, you guys. Yeah, thanks for bearing with me. I know we had I had a rocky start. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth. I had little technical glitches at the beginning, so that was a little disappointing, especially after I spent all day yesterday trying to hook up my Wi-Fi router. Yeah, thanks for bearing with me. Thanks to everybody in chat for hanging out. Go and I'm going to show the video one more time. Go hit the link in the description and sign up for Black and White Volume 2 if you have not already. If Hollywood makes a film version, they'll want to race swap Black. Yeah, they'll make him actually black. Oh, thank you, man. That means a lot. Yeah, it was like pulling teeth, definitely. Some days are like that. So, oh yeah, the video. Let's do the video. Boop, bop, boop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, boop. Yeah, Red Gaze, kick some ass. This is just a little teaser. Let's go back. How do I do this? I don't want to play
this handcrafted Japanese knife.
No. How do I do this?
After watching all those food videos,
my goodness. I'm gonna screw you.
You get the whole international aisle delivered.
Okay, I am so sorry, man. Why? Okay, I'll do this again, but I'll do it right. I'm not gonna fool around with that malarkey. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. No, you don't get that. All right, here we go. Let's do this for reals. I should have queued it up again from scratch instead of relying on my old tab. All right, so here we go. You should be seeing this now. All right, this is the new video for the Black and White Volume 2 Man vs. Machine pre-launch sign-up page. So if you haven't, please sign up. The link is in the description. All right, there we go. Yes, I hope that worked. Oh man, you're too kind, man. You are too kind. Thank you, Pedro. I do appreciate that. This is priceless. LOL. Yeah. There's like a delay. Like I don't know. I could go into all my my personal problems, but I will not. Arctic Huffles. You have to play it long enough to get to the skip. LOL. Yeah. Technology. Yes. So I hope you guys got to see it. Loaded into the StreamYard. I'll have to figure out how to do that, John, but thanks for the advice. One of these days I'll get this down. So, hey, thank you guys so very, very much for hanging out. Had a blast. I'm going to go grab some food, make myself some tacos. Should be good. And yes, and I am hosting the Professional Spilling the Ink this week. So that's Thursday, and that is 8 o'clock Eastern time. So that's the show I do with Graham Nolan, Dan Frega, Billy Tucci, Aaron Lopresti, Andy Smith, and myself. I think I covered everybody. And while I got John here, I want to get John in. I tried to get him in last time, but we had a cluster F going on with who was going to host what. So I think I lost my day there. I think Billy took my day. So maybe I'll see if John wants to come hang out, talk about some old day comic book stories of us young trying to take over the world. Yeah. Let's see. I'll keep it audio clean and mute any guest mics. Yeah, I'm an offender of that as well. All right, man. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. I'll probably end up streaming before Thursday anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to get that Thursday. Thursdays are tough. Oh, Thursdays are our Jack show. I have Jack for 6 hours. Holy shit! You guys stream for 6 hours? Wow. Okay, man. Well, I'll talk to you anyway off stream, and see what we can work out. All right, people. Take care, and I'll talk to you.